The 13th Room. Part I. The Invitation. Alex Turner wasn't afraid of ghosts. He rolled his eyes at every horror movie, scoffed at haunted house stories, and mocked anyone who claimed to see shadows in the dark. So when he got the email from a private investigator named Evelyn Blackwood, claiming to have found a house that nobody survives past the 13th room, he couldn't resist. "Spend one night, $10,000 if you make it to sunrise," the message read. Attached was a location, Black Hollow deep in the Appalachian woods, no cell service, no power lines, just a house. Just a dare. He accepted. Part II. The house. It was raining when he arrived. The house looked ancient, black wood, twisted iron fence, windows like empty eyes. As he stepped inside, the door closed on its own with a deep thunk, and the air grew cold. He lit his flashlight. A note lay on a rotting table. "Each room knows you, each room watches. Don't stay too long in any one place." He smirked. Nice touch. Room 1, an entryway filled with dust and hundreds of broken clocks, all ticking except one. Room 2, a dining room where chairs rocked slowly, though no wind blew. Room 3, a nursery. The crib was empty, but still creaked. With each door he passed, the house got darker. The wood seemed to rot behind him. The air pressed heavier. Part III. The 13th Room. By room 12, Alex was off. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was being followed. Shadows moved just out of reach. Whispers echoed from behind doors he had locked. Still, he pressed on. Room 13 had no doorknob. Just a slit, like a mouth. When he pressed it open, the flashlight flickered. Inside, the room was pitch black. But something was moving. Not shuffling, not crawling. Breathing. Something was breathing right in front of him. He raised the light. Nothing. Then it grabbed his wrist. Cold, thin, long fingers. He screamed and tried to run, but the door wasn't there anymore. The walls had stretched into fleshy, breathing surfaces. The room began to pulse, like the inside of something alive. And then the light went out. Part IV. After midnight. Alex woke up lying on the road outside the house. Covered in blood, his fingernails ripped off, something carved into his chest. 14. He was found 3 days later, unable to speak, eyes wide, whispering to himself. "It followed me out." Nobody knows what room 14 is. Because no one ever built more than 13 rooms in that house. But now something is building the 14th, outside. Closer. The Blackwood Files. Evelyn Blackwood was no stranger to the unnatural. For years, she catalogued cursed locations, missing person cases with no resolution, and footage so disturbing it was kept locked in lead boxes by her agency. But Black Hollow was different. She hadn't sent Alex Turner there to win a bet. She sent him because she needed a witness. Someone expendable. Someone loud. Someone who would bring the thing back so she could find it again. But when she saw what was carved into Alex's chest in the hospital, 14, she realized she had made a mistake. It wasn't trapped anymore. It was looking for new rooms to build. Part I. The first survivor. Alex had been locked in a psychiatric ward for 41 days. He didn't sleep. Not because he could, but because it whispered when he did. Not in dreams, but from inside his eyelids. He would blink and see things, wet walls, flickering lights, faces with teeth instead of eyes. The doctors said he was suffering from residual psychosis due to traumatic stress. They were wrong. The moment he stepped into room 13, the house implanted something inside him. A blueprint, a memory, a seed. The night before he vanished from the ward, he scratched something into the padded wall of his room, using his teeth. The next room is yours. Part II. Evelyn enters. Evelyn returned to Black Hollow 2 months later. She brought 2 cameras, a loaded Glock, and a heartbeat monitor tied to her phone. If she died, her assistant would know within minutes. She didn't believe in ghosts, but she believed in patterns. And every pattern said the same thing. Every time someone enters room 13, another door appears somewhere else. She stepped into the house. It was wrong. Like the angles were just slightly off. Like the floor tilted towards something beneath it, like a throat trying to swallow. The note on the table had changed. It's building faster now. She passed through room after room. The layout no longer matched the old floor plan. The rooms had changed. Now they were personal. Room 3, her sister's hospital room, where she died of a seizure. Room 7, her father's basement, complete with the locked freezer he was found inside, torn apart from the inside. Room 9, her old bedroom, same bloodstain under the bed, same closet door slowly opening. She kept moving. Until room 13. Part III, room 14. There was no door. Just a hallway. At the end, a mirror. Evelyn stared into it. But the reflection wasn't hers. It was Alex screaming. Trapped inside the glass, hands against it, eyes gouged out, teeth missing, mouthing something. Don't go in. Then the mirror cracked. And something crawled through. Not walked. Not slithered. It pawed. It was a tangle of limbs, arms with fingers but no hands, heads without mouths, skin that pulsed like it was filled with breathing things. It didn't move toward her. The hallway stretched her into it. Evelyn shot it 3 times. The bullets hit something but didn't make holes. They just sank in. And then it spoke. Not with a voice. With her mother's voice, screaming the way she had the night she died. Room 14 is inside you now. Epilogue: the house spreads. Evelyn vanished that night. Her assistant uploaded the heartbeat logs to a private server. It shows something impossible. Her heart stopped. Then restarted. 13 times. Then never again. Days later, people across the region began reporting nightmares. Then hallucinations. Then missing time. One child in a nearby town drew a picture of his new room for school. A long hallway, a cracked mirror, a woman crawling on the ceiling. He titled it, Rooms 15.